Yeah, and that's definitely a trend I'm seeing where, we're still early days where if you actually go look, there's a lot of, let's say, traditional either storage solutions, things like MySQL that, people are trying to graft now to run properly on Kubernetes, which essentially is a dynamic system. These tools were built in an, era where like, you statically partition out data centers, you assumed IPs, are a thing, right? And so a lot of these tools now are coming and either being regrafted to work in a Kubernetes or cloud native context, or people are creating new, storage or CD, CI tools from scratch on top of Kubernetes because they don't have to deal with that legacy. And we're still early. We're seeing more and more of these things written, and I'm sure you've seen stuff at IBM because you have a mix of new and old related stuff all around.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like continuous delivery is an interesting space. Like we open sourced this project called Razee, which came out of our own operational experience. And like we started our journey, like many people, like we built a Jenkins pipeline that like built all of our microservices and pushed them into production. And that worked great when we started because we had like a dev environment, a test environment, a couple of prod environments. And then like one day we woke up and we were running in 35 data centers and we had like 15,000 clusters. And like there was no way that Jenkins pipeline was going to work. And so we had to completely rethink how we do delivery and get to something that was kind of more rules-based, more pull-oriented, scaled better. But then we turned around and open sourced that. And I think that's kind of the ethos of working in this community. It's like, well, hey, if I ran into this problem, somebody else is probably going to run into this problem too. And how can I make it better? And so you get that kind of build effect on top of each other.